Good morning, everyone, from Bristol Dragway. Got a little spot right here backed in. We're gonna set the easy up in the middle here today. We kind of learned from little modern conveniences that we benefited from yesterday. Just kind of getting the hang of how we want to set things up. Not sure what the class run order is gonna be today, but we're gonna go ahead and get set up anyway, just in case they call us. And all of our friends are just across the way over here. Here we go. Since we got a little extra time this morning, we saw that they called the run order, and we're last today, so that gives us a little time to tweak on the car. And Nathaniel's going to crank up on these QA1 coilovers just a little bit. Nothing wrong with them. We just have a lot of weight in the car, and we just need to adjust for that. Tires are not rubbing. However, the drive shaft is rubbing with the torque arm, which is slightly annoying and probably a little bit dangerous. So I've said it before, guys, we wouldn't be doing drag week without these coilovers, without the on-the-fly adjustability. So thankful to them for making a great product and making it possible that we can even be here. Well, we no more than started getting the car converted over, and we've already got our first welding customer this morning. You want to explain what's going on?
Yeah. So one of David's hinges on his trailer broke a little bit last night.
Oh, he brought it over here. I didn't notice it. I just walked right next to it.
Right in front of it.
Well, I wasn't standing here a moment ago. Oh, the hinge broke.
The hinge.
Oh, okay.
Run it down and put a little weld there so it doesn't.
Okay. You're gonna have to really clean that metal up, aren't you? It's pretty rusty. Yeah.
So.
Okay, cool. He's got that pole that's missing. It broke off too.
So I'm also doing that too.
You are? Okay. All right, cool. This is our friend David with the yellow Chevelle. Right over there. That's his wife. All right. I'll work on the car while you do this. All right, Nathaniel got done MIG welding it, but just out of precaution, because this generator barely keeps up with some of the MIG that he's doing, he's going to go back over with the TIG and just kind of heat it up, wash over it to make sure it penetrates. So just trying to be thorough. All right, Nathaniel's going to have me open the hinge here, or the hood, so he can watch the hinge over here. Should it be okay? Yeah. Sweet. All right. Good job.
Put that on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his pole broke off. I'm going to weld that back on, too. Oh, are you going to TIG it?
Looks better.
Okay. Yep. Oh, yeah. Something to keep in mind. Good?
Good.
All right. All right, they just called our class. We just no more than got done with the latest welding job. So we got to go. I'll meet him up there in a little bit. All right, so this is my friend Bruce Dixon from my hometown in Covington, Indiana. And this is his LS3 swapped? LS2, I'm sorry, swapped. Bandit Trans Am. I love this car. You've come to a couple events with us in the last couple of years, and every time you do, everybody comes over and wants to snap a picture of this car. It's like the most popular car in the pits. Anyway, we were checking out his front accessory drive system here. Ooh, and I like it.
Yeah,
And that tucks it in pretty nicely, doesn't it?
uses all the original components.
Yeah. So the original water pump and everything.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it may have to be spaced out.
It does. That's not.
It's like on a truck.
It's a truck one. It comes out 3/4 of an inch.
Yeah, exactly.
That might be an issue for us
Oh.
because we don't have any room in front of that radiator. You know, Monza life. But there's probably one out there that uses the stock, shorter water pump.
Yeah.
But that looks good. I like it. That's tucked into really good. If they have one for a shorter water pump, I'd definitely be interested. Oh, I love this car. Had a tough launch on that one. Well, I could tell he had difficulty on the launch there. He was trying to brake torque it a little bit, and then, I don't know, something happened where he foot slipped or something, and he rolled forward a little bit, and then the lights turned green, and he had to take off from 0 RPM, so I knew that was going to slow him down, and he ran a 13.2, so I'm waiting to hear it back from him right now to see if he wants to do a hot lap and go back and try for a better time. 13s today.
Yesterday, but 14, 24, 6, and 98 for the Escape. Well, we have great news here. Jay Hollinger, of course, part of our production team. A guy on being a great grandfather. Trevor Hawkins goes 12.29 forward, 109 miles an hour.
Hey.
Yep.
Well, hey, the burnout was glorious.
Was it?
Yeah.
Both tires?
Both tires. Yeah. Hey, we're at higher elevation, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be slower.
I short shifted in the second a little bit.
Oh, did you? Okay. All right. Well, we're done. All right, customer number 3 or 4. I'm not sure at this point. Maybe 4 or 5. I can't remember. 3. So his hinge broke, and it only had like 3 stitch welds. Wasn't held on there very well. But the best way to do this is to take apart the door and take the hinge off itself, and then just weld it together apart from the trailer itself. So we're going to try to get this guy going, so then we can get hitting the road and get on to Aiken, South Carolina. Doing a little woodworking here. You got a rubber seal you might want to pull off there too. All fixed up and good to go. We got another job over here. Somebody brought us a bracket. Gonna weld this up for a guy. And I think that'll be the last job today. Yeah, about 20 minutes. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. No problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Can you see okay? All right, we're done. We're actually gonna get out of here before anybody else finds us.
We got people waiting on us. I just can't do anything anymore.
Yeah, I think there's one guy that approached you, but I don't know what happened to him.
He said something about aluminum wheel hub. I'm not gonna be able to do that anyways.
Yeah, that's not a job you can do.
I can't do aluminum very well. It takes way too much amperage. I don't have it.
Yeah. Plus, we need to go. Today's the longest day, and our friends waited on us, and we're so grateful for that. So we're not gonna make them wait any longer. Today's the longest path, so here we go. Gas stop. Stretch your legs a little bit. We just drove, I think, about 110 miles, I'm told, through the mountains of North Carolina into South Carolina. Got that on camera. Anyway, big tall mountains, big hills. Can smell the transmission. The temperature in the car on one big long incline got up to about 110, and then as we crested and went down, it immediately went down to 190. So it's a little warm out today, but it was just basically the fact that we were going uphill for so long, and we're carrying comparatively a really heavy trailer this year. So, but car's still doing great. Still have no power steering. Still cranking it with 2 arms. We got authorization from my hometown Napa to turn in that power steering pump and get it exchanged. However, my friend Corey, who is local to Bristol, brought me his extra power steering pump that he took off of his car. It was a used one, but he just wanted new, and he just kept that as kind of a spare. It came off a 2000 LS1 Firebird, which is exactly the same power steering pump that came off this 98 LS1 that came out of an F-body as well. So what we're really gonna do is take this one off and then take it back and get our $100 back. It's cash money, right? Okay, we've got an issue. Is that too hot to touch?
Yes.
Here, you do it then. You show me.
The MSD intake here, or throttle body, is just scraping ever so slightly.
And get stuck.
Yeah, and it's getting stuck as we try to deaccelerate here. So
About ran into the back of David and Amy a couple times because I couldn't get this thing to pop down to normal idle, smoking my brakes. But you can see the scrape marks on it. This happened to us last year on Drag Week. All we did was took a little bit of emery cloth around the outside of the butterfly there. Clearance it a little bit, but it looks like we need to clearance it a little bit more again because you can clearly see there's some scrapage going on there. So we'll take care of it pretty quick and get back on the road. Yeah, look at that, get stuck right there. Wow, it won't even go all the way back. That's not good. All right, well, Keep sanding on it.
Okay.
Alright, so our throttle is stuck again. We cannot get this thing. Oh, I killed it.
I easily can fix that.
Hold on, guys.
Okay, down again.
Back to zero.
Back to zero.
Man, that's getting scary. Thought we could make it to the hotel and fix it later tonight, but not at this rate. All right, so we made it to our checkpoint. Had a few scary incidents on the way. We actually, at one point, had to just stop in the middle of the road and come out here and, well, shut the thing off in the middle of the road, come out here and reset it ourselves. Because it is sticking bad. You just listen to that. It looks like it's not centered in there. I wonder if it's dropping. So we're wondering if it's adjustable. There's a nut over here. We're taking the TPS off. Try to figure out if there's something here that allows us to adjust that butterfly. Don't know yet. We're still disassembling it. Bottom one's even harder to get to. Got a lock ring on a shaft. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And it's on a bearing. It's not adjustable. Well, that's not good. I guess we'll just sand it later tonight. All right, so we just had a discovery. Those two screws right there in the butterfly and the shaft, they're not really meant for an adjustment. They hold the thing on there, but there might be just enough play in them
Yeah.
that if we loosen them and we try to recenter the butterfly, that might just do what we need. Can you push it in at all?
There's not really any play in that.
It's still catching, yeah. I don't know. It's just a theory right now. It's worth a shot rather than taking this thing off and sanding it.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear some play. Or maybe I did, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a little bit, but I think it's mostly this way, up and down like this, not back and forth.
Oh yeah, it doesn't slide back and forth. It just
wiggles.
it wiggles, yeah.
Yeah, it's loose right now. No, I can't. No, it's not.
Grab it again, just it's still scraping. I couldn't hear it over the guys behind us.
It's not gonna. No, it's still scraping.
Yeah, it's still scraping big time, yeah. Okay, well, we tried. Okay. On to plan C. All right, this is plan C, I think. Well, you're famous for plan C.
famous.
Yeah, right?
I'm a plan C guy.
Well, rip plan A and plan B. Plan C is to just
Sand
sand the
like
heck out of the
yeah.
throttle body here. We got a towel stuffed in the throttle body there to try to catch any debris. We can easily get it back out. Don't worry, folks.
No, I'll just start the car with it. It'll be fine.
Right, yeah.
It likes
Suck it
that.
through. I remember I did this last year as well. Wherever I saw scratches actually in the throttle body itself,
That's where I'm getting most.
yeah, I
mostly
sanded
on
it up
this side.
smooth and that seemed to take care of it. So that's what Nathaniel's doing right now.
Progress by sanding it.
I think so.
Yeah.
And a lot of the grooves are gone now, at least that it
We're
made.
sanding the throttle body itself instead of the butterfly.
To adjust it, do you have to take it apart? If
Uh,
that's what you end up having to do.
Yeah. It's not the adjustable kind. but
A little better.
Yeah, but check it with the run.
Yeah.
that's still, I don't know, man. That's still,
Better, but it's not great.
yeah, I mean, I had to fight to get it up. Well, we've already got a new one on the way. We're just trying to make the rest of the trip.
It'll last tonight.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll give it a shot, guys. If you guys want to hit the road again.
Yeah. Just taking some off, right?
All right, so plan D. Sanding didn't work, even after I sanded it for a while and Nathaniel sanded it for a while. Now we're just taking a utility knife and just shaving off the edge of the throttle body just a little bit and just kind of cleaning it up. I mean, it's aluminum, right?
Yeah.
Got to make sure those metal pilings right there don't go in the intake.
Yeah, I'll get them with the rag and pull it out.
All right, after we scored the edge of it, we're sanding it down smooth so that it doesn't actually score the throttle body as well. I mean, we're just trying everything, folks.
Well,
all right.
apparently you can cut aluminum really well with
Yeah, okay. Verdict is, it worked.
No more scraping.
Just don't sand it. Just take a razor blade and score it, cut it down, and then sand it back smooth again. And still rubs just a teeny bit, but it's not sticking. Yeah, so we get to live. Yay! Nathaniel's doing the TPS reset since we took the thing and unplugged it.
Yep, go straight back down.
I guess go ahead and try it, yeah. Don't mind the squeaky. Don't mind the squeaky barrel. Let's go back to 0 every time.
Sticking at like 1%.
Sticking at 1.
That's acceptable.
Well, that's better than 13, 14, where it was before. Just hanging out at the checkpoint. A lot of cars just left. There's a little bit of smoke, if you can tell, too. There's been a number of burnouts. I'm sorry I didn't catch any of them. Been working on a car. Anyway, still a lot of cool stuff here. We made it.
Throttle stuck the whole way.
Yep, that was a sketchy ride. We oh, I forgot my bag. I'm so tired. Forgot my water, forgot my bag. Anyway, we have arms like Popeye and we have legs like Lou Ferrigno. I don't know why I just came up with that name, I just made it up. But anyway, having to stand on the brakes with throttle stuck anywhere between 10 and 14% was not fun. And of course the steering using both arms was also not fun. The really cool part about today obviously was watching Nathaniel weld on so many people's items that were broken today. Some of them found him through the Facebook post. Some of them just saw a welder or heard a welder and just came and running. It was kind of funny. A couple of them was like, hey, I heard a welder over here. I knew it had to be around here somewhere. Having a welder out in the pits is a pretty popular thing, we found out. We really didn't know if people would ever really take advantage of it. I guess we know now. All right, well, it's time to go to bed. Tomorrow is Aiken, South Carolina. And pray for us because we got power steering that still doesn't work and we haven't had time to fix it. And we got a throttle body that is being a quitter and sticking on us. So just pray that we can make a couple safe runs and then get Miles home and give him an overhaul. See you guys in the morning.